Good morning, this is Megan Herbst with your conservation report for Saturday, November 3rd. And first and foremost, I would like to wish everyone a safe and prosperous deer hunting season. If you're listening to this radio broadcast on the way out to your stand this morning, you've overslept, but still good luck to you. And hopefully the big one walks right by your stand as you're sitting out there. Enjoy the season, but also please be safe. Remember these important guidelines when it comes to hunting with firearms. The three most common hunting-related firearm incidents are careless handling, not knowing the safe zone of fire, and not being sure of what's beyond the target. Whatever you're pursuing, and whether you're hunting alone or in a group, hunters should follow the three tenets of safe firearm handling, and that is treat each firearm as if it were loaded by keeping your finger off the trigger. Always control the muzzle of your firearm and be sure of your target and what is beyond it. I also have some deer hunting facts for you on this season opener. There are nearly 500,000 firearm deer hunters in Minnesota. Last year, 35% of those Minnesota firearm hunters killed a deer, and about 53% were antlered bucks. 70% of Minnesota's firearm deer harvest typically takes place during the first 3 to 4 days of the season, and in total, about 666,000 deer hunting licenses and permits were sold in 2017. Some more information about the deer. Adult female whitetail deer weigh about 145 pounds, and males weigh about 170 pounds on average. The biggest whitetail deer ever recorded in Minnesota was a 500-pound buck. The whitetail's home range is about 1 square mile, and in 2017, the deer harvest was just over 197,500 deer taken between archery, rifle, muzzleloader, and various special seasons. Once again, good luck to all the hunters out there, and please be safe. Secondly, I'd like to mention the livestock investment grant from the Minnesota Department of Agriculture. The livestock investment grant will fund expenses invoiced and paid between January 1st of 2019 and June 30th of 2020. For each project, the maximum grant amount available per year is up to $25,000, and only one grant per project is allowed. Now, this is a grant program, so these funds are not repaid. These funds are to you for the purchase of construction or improvement of buildings or facilities for the production of livestock. So this would include fencing, feeding equipment, and waste management equipment. However, the grant will not pay for livestock, buying pasture or cropland, animal feed, seed, planters, combines, or debt refinancing. The minimum investment is $4,000, and applications are due December 15th. So once again, this is the Livestock Investment Grant through the Minnesota Department of Ag, and this would be for invoices paid between January 1st of 2019 through June 30th, 2020. And that application deadline, once again, is December 15th. If you have more questions about the Livestock Investment Grant, please don't hesitate to contact the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District. We will try to find the answers for you, and if we can't, we'll transfer you over to the Minnesota Department of Agriculture. I'd also like to quickly discuss fall nitrogen best management practices, since fall is definitely upon us. According to the Discovery Farms website, the soil temperature at 6 inches in Sauk Center is 44.5 degrees. So once soil temps stay below 50 degrees, anhydrous ammonia and urea fertilizer can be applied in the fall. According to Bruce Montgomery with the Minnesota Department of Agriculture, there are areas of the state where fall application of nitrogen fertilizer is simply not recommended due to groundwater contamination concerns, and those would be areas with coarse textured soils that drain quickly or areas underlain by fractured bedrock or karst geology. So waiting until soil temps stay below 50 degrees, that increases the availability of nitrogen to the next season's crop, and it decreases the amount of nitrate that could potentially leach into groundwater or tile drainage. Microbial activity in the soil also slows down at cooler temperatures, therefore slowing that conversion from ammonium to nitrate. Ammonium is stable in the soil, whereas nitrate moves with water and may leach out of the root zone over winter and early spring. The University of Minnesota also recommends delaying fall application of manure until the soil temp remains below 50 degrees to prevent leaching as well. And there is research at the Waseca Research Center that supported a 10 bushel yield increase when swine manure was injected in November instead of September or October. And then finally, just a quick reminder that our tree program is taking place now. We are accepting orders in the office and online. Trees are sold bare root, either as seedlings or transplants. Each bundle includes 25 trees. Trees will be available for pickup in Waite Park the last week in April or the first week in May. And that's about it for me. If you have any questions about any of the topics I covered today, or if you're interested in implementing conservation practices on your property, please feel free to contact the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District at 320-251-7800 extension 3. Once again, 320-251-7800 extension 3. And thank you very much. Have a wonderful and safe weekend. And this has been Megan Herbst with your Conservation Report.